I really like the moment in Get Swifty when there's an alien band playing and they get blown up. I just think it's so funny. This alien band is from this planet and they've made it all the way to the finals. And they play this song that is just so dumb. I mean, I purposely made it as dumb and cheesy and like rudimentary as possible. And, you know, of course, quirky and sounding kind of alien, but the idea being like, that's the best that they had to offer. And they made it all the way to the finals.
Arbolian Mentorosocians, show us what you got.
2, 3, 4.
There's an interesting story behind that theme song. I originally wrote it for a different pitch that Justin was doing for a different network. Basically, elevator pitch, a world where dogs have evolved from men, kind of. And Justin and I worked on this main title for that. And when it came time for us to put together a main title theme for Rick and Morty for the pitch, before they even had done the full episode, the pilot, I just said, like, you know, we have one day to put this together. Why don't we just use the music from this dog show that Justin really loved and I love too. And we just put it in there as a placeholder, thinking at some point we'll replace this. We could never beat it. We just, all along the way, it just felt like Rick and Morty. And actually now I listen back, I'm like, it doesn't even seem like it's right for the dog show anymore. It's like destined to be for Rick and Morty, so. Definitely, I loved the process of coming up with African Dream Pop, just because all I had was in the animatic, Davin hits play on the CD player and says, "This is African Dream Pop, do you like it?" And that's all I had. I had no music. All I had were those 3 words, African Dream Pop. So I had to go and figure out what that meant and basically invent a genre that was a joke, but, you know, had to sound like a real genre that was believable. Otherwise the joke isn't as funny, right?
It's the only time I can really think and feel.
What are you doing?
I'm playing African Dream Pop. What do you do after a long night?
I better get going.
In Autoerotic Assimilation, there's a moment where the character Unity has written a letter to Rick, and he's sort of reading the letter, and there's this music that needed to be like emotional and touching and play to Rick's sadness in this moment. It really shows like he actually did care about her. And the words she's saying are just so powerful. So the music there, I spent a lot of time crafting that, making sure that the emotion in that music really came through. That one also stands out as one that I really am proud of.
I realize now that I'm attracted to you for the same reason I can't be with you. You can't change.
And I have no problem with that, but it clearly means I have a problem with myself.
Yeah, for sure, Goodbye Moon Men is one of my, definitely, that's probably number 1. That song is one of those songs that, as a composer, we don't often get to experience, which is it really kind of wrote itself. It kind of came out of me very linearly and almost fully formed. I had the lyrics to work with, so I just sat down with the guitar and started singing them to the guitar, and it kind of just came out really, really smoothly. So both in terms of like the final product, I think it's like rarely do I think my music is as good as Goodbye Moon Men ended up being. And also just in terms of like how fun and easy it was to write.
And everything is one in the beauty. And now we say goodbye.